Okay, guys, so last one here, we're at 4529 Westwood Square West in University Place. So this one was the one you just sent me yesterday, just hit the market yesterday. 3 beds, 1.5 baths, 1,600 square feet. So it's got a single car garage, but also has a double carport on it, which is bolted into the ground, which is really nice. So it gives you that extra parking space. Got access to the backyard on this side here. So you're kind of close to the neighbors on both sides, but it's a nice quiet cul-de-sac. Got a lot of nice mature trees. Outside of the house, really good condition. Hardy plank siding. Nice color scheme. They got an EV charger here, which is nice. Old school garage door. But yeah, really, really nice neighborhood. They're doing a lot of construction around University Place. I think it's infrastructure stuff, so they're tearing up a lot of the streets. But this is really nice. And you got this cluster there's 4 trees in this one. That's really cool. So let's see, you can see the roof from here. I mean, the roof's got, it needs to be cleaned off, but it looks like it's in pretty good condition overall. With so many trees around, it's a yearly thing anyway that you should at least keep it cleaned and then treat it for moss just to make sure. So let's take a look inside. So it's built in 68. Don't know when it was updated, but obviously it's very updated. But you walk in, I really like this in here. So it's like that cool little glass accent. So you walk into the living room and you got the fireplace there. So it doesn't say that there's any kind of gas at the house. This should be a wood burning insert. They do have mini splits. They do have a forced air system too, but they have the mini splits. So that gives you the heat plus the cooling because it pulls the cool air or the hot air out of the house in the summertime. So nice recessed lighting in here. On the left side here is where all the bathrooms are and the bedrooms. So got the first bedroom here. Not huge. I mean, big enough for a twin size, good for the kids. You got closet space on both sides, and then you got a full bath over here. Really nice touches and finishes on this. And then the other 2 bedrooms. So this is the primary. It is the biggest. No ensuite. The house is built in the 60s, so, it's got the mini split in here as well. And then here's the 3rd bedroom. This one a little bit bigger than the other one, so they got the mini split in this one too, and got a nice queen size bed in here. Really nice floors. Carpets are in pretty good condition. Here is the rest of the living area. So we come into here, we got a little dining room area, a little small, but kitchen is also a little bit on the small side as well. But really old school, like Whirlpool fridge in here, but it looks like it's in good condition. The kitchen's not as updated, it doesn't have like the updated countertops. I like the cabinets though, with the etching in there. So they would be nice if they were like refinished. If you wanted to paint them, they would look really nice. I've never seen a brown sink before, but it's in good condition. So you got your dishwasher, get your old school GE oven. Wow, look at that. This thing is pristine. Wow. That is really cool. That is very old too. I mean, look at it. I don't even know how to use this, but it's electric. And so, yeah, the cooking area, not huge. But you can, put some money into a remodel for this. So it goes off to the side here, and you got your laundry room, and you got a little powder room down over here. This goes out to the garage. So just a single car garage, but like you said, we got the carport outside. So looks like it's got some attic access above. So hopefully there might be some storage up there. If not, you can throw down some plywood and use it for storage. Here's the other side of the kitchen. So this is more of like your formal dining room area. Nice built-ins over here. There's a really nice living space here. It's got access to the backyard. So before we go out there, let's just check out the last little kind of room over here. It's kind of like a mudroom / office, kind of similar to the first Tacoma home. And let's see So these are just built in, so just closet space. So technically this could be another bedroom. I mean, you have egress outside, but they're on septic, so it's probably a 3-bedroom septic, but that's going into the side. So let's go take a look outside. And I can tell you, so they have the mini splits on, and you can barely hear it. So if you've seen mini splits, so they're 30% more efficient than a normal furnace. And for this, they're very quiet. They have multiple ones because of the way this house is broken up. You have to have multiple ones. So they had one. They have one here. They have in the living room and 2 of the bedrooms. So a normal, if it was a 1,600 square foot house with more of an open floor plan, you wouldn't need that many. But because of all the different cut up areas, it's you need more. But nice and cool in here. So let's take a look outside. So love this backyard. I mean, not a lot of grass, but that's, understandable. But I mean, you can see they had this set up for their kids. They got the shop out over there. Lots of nice shade. They got the lights up here. So at night, this is like the perfect place to spend your summer nights out here. Beautiful trees. I mean, you're right next to the neighbors, but there's enough trees kind of blocking it where you got some privacy. Like I said, not a ton of grass, but something you can definitely put down. It goes over to this side here. So you can see, because of all the mini splits they have in there, they have a double heat pump out here. So normally when you have 1 or 2, you only need one, but with as many as they had to put in the double one. But yeah, so the corner of the lot goes out over here. So the lot itself is 0.217, so just shy of a quarter of an acre. I'm assuming with this roll-up door, they have like a tractor in there or something. There is no key, so that's locked. They just had a keypad up front, but great space for the kids. Dogs, cats, whatever kind of animals. So this one does not have an HOA, but the condition of this house, the price, I think this one's going to go really quick. I know they have an open house scheduled for tomorrow or for Saturday, but great area, great house, great condition. I think the price is really good for University Place at $545. So I think this one's going to go pretty quick. There should be access to the crawl space. Yeah. So they don't go in there very often, but yeah. All right, so yeah, beautiful house, nice touches, nice remodels over the years. It's got the the mini splits with the heat pump. So lots of great things about this house. Like I said, I think it's going to go pretty quick, but I'll send you this one and let me know what you guys think.